Hey, real quick, go down description, go check out my Discord server over there. It's gonna be real fun down there. All right, let's get into the video. All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy. Okay, so we're back at it yet again with another little video for you guys today. It's gonna be a little different from what I usually do. It's just gonna be a little mini thoughts on video for you guys. Because this just got announced like an hour ago, and a lot of people are giving their thoughts on it and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about with it. I've been hearing a lot about it over the past couple months, and I just have some stuff to say about it because I think it's a really interesting thing that's going on right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this little video real quick, just talking about it with you guys, kind of giving my overall thoughts on the thing, and yeah, let's just get into it. So this morning, July 10th, 2019, Nintendo officially announced and revealed the new model of the Switch that they're going to be releasing a little bit later on this year in September. We knew that this was going to be happening because there's so many rumors and leaks and stuff going on around about it. We knew that was going to be happening pretty much, but they officially announced it right here. And it's going to be called Nintendo Switch Lite. And based on that title, you can definitely tell that this is going to be a little bit different version of the Switch right here. A lot different version, actually. So the main difference with this version of the Switch being added to the Switch family, I guess they're calling it now. Maybe there's more coming on down the line. I don't know. The thing that mainly makes it stick out is the fact that it's going to be a solely portable version of the Switch, which in the name, again, Lite, means they're going to be removing some features to make that happen. A lot of features, actually. First and foremost, and I think the craziest, in my opinion, is that they're going to be removing dockable mode to it. It's not going to be dockable to a TV. Again, it's just a portable console pretty much at this point, and it's just going to be removing that thing altogether, which I think it's crazy because that was like the whole reason the Switch was made in the first place, and they're getting rid of that. A lot of kids out there do play it in portable mode, so I guess that makes sense. But I don't know how they're going to remove it. I guess they're going to put the USB-C port at the top. I don't know, but whatever. The other thing is that it's going to be just one dedicated thing. There's not going to be any Joy-Cons attached to it. It's going to be one connected thing altogether. So that means you can't detach the controllers, and there's going to be no HD rumble or IR sensor because of that. So removing those features as well. Those 1-2 switch, those dedicated players to that, I feel bad for them. They're gonna have a bad day today, but whatever. And also, it's going to be much smaller from what I saw. That's what it at least looked like in the trailer when Kazumi was holding it. And they're going to be adding a D-pad, an actual D-pad to it this time around. Thank God. If only they did that with the base one. Hopefully they add that to some Joy-Cons later on down the line. God damn it. And, I think the screen's going to be the same. I heard some things about the screen size and resolution changing, but I'm not too sure about that. That's it pretty much for the major changes that they're announcing right now. So, of course, there's going to be some more stuff coming in the future. But it's going to be releasing this September 20th of this year, and it's going to be coming in 3 different versions, 3 different colors, which they all look freaking terrible in my opinion. They're just adding beige to the base model colors of the Switch, but if that sells, I guess, whatever. And it's going to be releasing at $200. So again, a cheap model of the Switch, which I think the main Switch model is $300, so $100 cheaper. So with the basic details out of the way, let's kind of go into my main thoughts on this whole thing right here. So this isn't a product that interests me too much in particular because I don't think it's meant for me. I'm kind of person who likes to play it in both docked and portable mode. It really depends on the game, honestly. If it's like a small little game that I can complete real quickly, I play it in portable mode. But if it's a big old game, real dedicated thing, I play it in docked mode, like Mario Odyssey or Zelda or anything like that. So, this again isn't meant for me, but I really think this is a great idea for the children of the world, because I see a lot of children in the world playing Nintendo Switch, just out in public and stuff like that. They like to play it a lot from what I've seen. So I think this is going to be a great option. This is a really good idea for those kind of people. The parents, obviously they're going to see it's cheaper. It's $200, $100 less than the other one. And since kids, again, mainly play it in portable mode, they'll probably just, get that based on that. I don't think it's going to be removing too many features for them because, the HD rumble and the detachable Joy-Cons and all that kind of stuff, I don't think kids really use that. Again, I see them playing a lot in public. They really don't, I guess, get that concept or just don't care. So I think that it's, again, it says also it's going to be smaller. this time around. Even though, yeah, in the trailer they're advertising with the teenage crowd, because, you know, they mainly advertise with that in those commercials. But again, I think it's mainly meant for the children of the world. That's kind of how I see it. I think it's funny that they're still calling it Nintendo Switch though, because they're removing the main feature that the name suggests that it's going to be a switchable thing from the TV to portable. They're getting rid of the TV part, so I just think it's kind of funny, but what else are you going to call it, really? Of course, since they're removing a bunch of features with this thing, people are already starting to hate on it, which I say to that, why? Why hate on this? It's of course, yes, it does remove features. It does remove stuff that makes the Switch a Switch, but it's not meant for everyone. It's not meant for you. It's not meant for the hardcore people, mostly. It's meant for the kids who mainly use it in, you know, portable mode, and the other people who mainly use it in portable mode, like maybe like business type people who are traveling a lot and still want to play games. They are gonna like that a lot, I guess, and maybe parents too. They may do that as well, since you know, that's just what I think. I don't know, but I think this is, again, a really great idea. To do this. Yes, it does remove a bunch of features, and that does suck. But what are you gonna do? You have to make it cheaper somehow. You have to make it $100 cheaper somehow. So there you go. This is gonna be a really great idea, I think, because of that. My other big question with this right here, which has not been answered yet, is this gonna be the end of the 3DS line of consoles? Are they officially gonna be killing that off now after like what, 10 years in production or something like that? You know, they've not made a statement on that yet. I've not seen them say anything, but I'm pretty sure like 99% they're gonna say like, oh, it's still, the 3DS is still part of our line of products, and we're still gonna support it for the near future, and blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be, I think they're holding on to that thing for dear freaking life, man. They don't want to get rid of that thing for any reason whatsoever, because it's still making them money somewhat. You know, it's not, it's slowly but surely going down in sales, but they're still making the money, so I guess why bother? And also, back in the Wii U days, that was the only thing that was making them profitable, so then maybe they're very cautious to get rid of it for that reason. I don't know, but it's time for it to die. It really is time for it to get kind of killed off. I mean, there's still games coming out for it, still cool games coming out for it, but I mean, come on, man. Nintendo Switch, we got this out now. What's the reason to buy it? Why would a kid want a new 2DS XL, which I think is the main one they're selling now, but when they could get a Switch Lite that's just only $50 more? It's not that much, it's not that big of a deal, not that more expensive. I guess to some people it would be, which, you know, I understand that, but I mean, come on, a kid will want the Switch Lite more than the freaking 2DS XL, so I think this will just kill it based on that alone, based on demand and interest, because this is the mainly portable console now. Why even sell the 3DS anymore, in my opinion? So I think they should just kill it off, man. They should just let it go. The Switch, it's selling like hotcakes, man. They're making so much money off it already. I think they'll be fine if they just axe it off at this point. I mean, why stop making money on something that you're still making money on? But since it's slowly but surely going down, they probably see the signs already, and maybe this is them trying to make first steps into doing that. I don't know. I think the 3DS line is going to die based on this console solely, though, because who wants a 3DS now that you have this? And it's not that much more expensive. Also, I forgot to mention this. I just kind of want to talk about this real quick. You know, now on the boxes, it shows whether or not it's going to be compatible with the Switch Lite, which, yeah, I think there is some games they can only play in, like, dockable mode and stuff like that. So that's going to suck for those kind of games. But again, those aren't the games that really those kind of people are really playing, are really interested in. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. The thing on the back of the box, though, is kind of really confusing because it doesn't really give that much of an indication. It's just a little thing on the back of the box saying, like, oh, it's this. And I think it's going to confuse people, ultimately. I think they need to put, like, a little thing on the box saying compatible with Switch Lite. Not too annoying looking and stuff like that. Just saying, like, hey, this is compatible with that. I don't think adding that little thing on the back was enough. That's just my opinion, though. But, you know, that's just my thoughts on it, though. You know, again, in summary, I think it's a really great idea for the kids and the traveling people of the world. It's going to be smaller. It's going to be cheaper. Wish they would change the colors. Wish they'd add a D-pad on the regular Joy-Cons. But whatever. And, again, probably going to kill the 3DS line, but that's whatever. So, thank you all for watching this little mini thoughts right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me down in the comments below what you think about the Nintendo Switch Lite. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you going to get it? Tell me down. in those little comments right there what you think. And yeah, that's been khcentral, and hopefully we'll have a video later on today. I don't know, but yeah. Bye-bye.